Well, if before I had chicken brain, now I definitely have pig brain. This barn is still open. That's open. That's open down there. It's open here. This stall here is where I plan on starting the pigs. I think they're gonna be okay. And I've got my pig net ran out here. Pigs have been on my mind pretty heavy these last few weeks. And we've just, well, we've done what we do and dive straight into the rabbit hole of watching and learning everything we can about something. This is maybe why I love doing this stuff so much. But I already like sent out a couple feelers. I made a post. I actually first contacted people locally that I know to see if anyone had some feeder pigs. I think what we've decided is to do 2 or 3 feeder pigs and run them along the woods, in and out of the woods. And I didn't really have any luck with the people I know, except a friend said he has a cousin that raises pigs and that he had some Berkshire pigs, and that he'd let him know today. Well, he's taking some to market, so he'd let him know what he had today. I just got a text from him that said he'd let me know sometime after 2 o'clock. But last night I also had someone I put out on Facebook. They still live almost a couple hours away, but she said that she has some GOS and large black pigs, and seemed like a pretty good source, a good person. If I can avoid it, I'd like to not have to travel 2 hours away to grab some pigs, and it would be really nice to get them from a close friend, family member. I think it would be a good connection to have anyway, and local for something new to me is important. If I need any assistance in any of that, but it looks like this is happening. So I have been gradually getting stuff ready. I mean, I already have like pig water nipples coming today. Got a water going. I got an area in mind, so I think today I'll probably have to try my theories out on getting where we're gonna put these guys. I think the first thing we would do when we get them here is you put them in one of these barn stalls over here, and as I don't know that they're going to be trained to electric, so my idea would be to train them to electric in one of the stalls where I'll just put up some of our lower Premier 1 net and charge it and let them discover that it's hot and get them used to that, and then I'll move them out and just go for it, man. Just go for it. Seems crazy. It's a couple like things, you know, I really want to try and stay true to the Joel Salatin methods as far as moving them. And I know if I'm going to move them in electric, that it's important to have some wooden gates to pass through, because pigs are so intelligent they won't just let go through when you like move the electric for them. So there's a couple things like that. I need to probably secure some feed if this is really happening. Sometimes these things just happen quick, guys. You know, I'm like, oh yeah, we can do this. Well, this guy might say today, okay, I've got these pigs today, and Liz will probably freak out. But, you know, depending on what size they are, can we just put them in a large dog kennel like we did chickens, move them over here? The one gal said hers are 40 to 50 pounds. I think that's what I was shooting for in my mind. I don't know how big these ones are. This guy said he's taking them to market. I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means taking some 40, 50 pound pigs to market, or does that mean taking some pigs that are ready to harvest to market or close to be finished out to market? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for some pigs I can finish out right now. I want to experience this here on our land, move them on grass, move them in the woods. So that could be what's happening today. There's going to be some decisions. I'm going to try and finalize some of this stuff, because Lizzie's rule is I've got to have everything set up before I get to animals. Well, I'm working on it, and that is why I also have been working so hard on getting this pasture fenced in, getting it charged up, because cows, guys, cows and pigs, chickens are over here. Chickens are happy. Sun's out. Spring is coming. All right, what a difference a couple days make. So last time I checked in, we were thinking about getting some pigs. We were starting to think about where they might come from, and we got our confirmation that we can get 2 Berkshire pigs from a friend of ours, well, a cousin of a friend, and it's a guy I've known for a long time, almost like a brother, and which makes me feel really good. And they will be ready to pick up probably next week. Excuse my shirt being off today because it's 70 and sunny. I mean, that's what we've got today, and we were down in the 30s just a couple days ago. It's all over the place. And so one thing with that is, like, I start getting this spring thing. I'm like, yeah, we can get pigs, yeah, we can start chickens, but we still got some cold weather coming. And the guy that's breeding the pigs called my buddy and said, make sure, you know, he's got a heat lamp, right? He's got a place to keep these warm. And then I mean, I'd been thinking about that, but it also freaked me out a little bit. Hi, Charlie. Charlie's getting some sun. But we have this barn here with these stalls, and I've shown you the stalls, I believe. We are that's where I'm going to start these little piggies at. But this barn is still open. That's open down there. This is open here, and this stall here is where I plan on starting the pigs. So I've been taking some wood chips from my pile, I'm going to put a layer of wood chips down. And what's cool is we, through my friend, found a connection right around the corner that has straw. I'm going to go to him today, get a truckload of straw, keep that, get this some bedding in here, make a place nice and warm. I'm going to put a heat lamp up. I ordered a new Premier 1 heat lamp. I really like those, but I mean, I think I really like them. I see a lot of great things about them. So I finally pulled the trigger on one of those. And yeah, so I think, you know, that because this is open here, if it gets cold again, I may put some plastic up here just to block wind. With a heat lamp and some deep bedding and straw, I think they're gonna be okay. Again, I'm just jumping into this. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna figure it out, but I will be as diligent as possible. So this is the outside of that stall. There's a little doorway that comes through that stall, and I've got my pig net ran out here. This within this pasture area right here I mowed down just for the initial you know, initial move of getting them outside. I think keeping them close to the house so I can see them and you know what's going on, and then maybe we'll start moving them towards the woods. But I'm gonna take one of these nets and train them to it in the stall. So I'll put a net in here, let them get whacked a couple times before they venture out their little door there. So that's where we're at, guys. I don't think I'll close this off for right now, but I probably will put my straw, stack some straw and stuff in here. I think that's what it was intended for. We're just moving. Today's moving wood chips. I've got an appointment with the straw guy at 12:30, so I'm just trying to take my lesson from Liz and get all my things in place before the animals arrive. That's if she's gonna roll with me on this, then I'm gonna do what she encourages me to do, which is probably the smart move. A couple other things. I'm going to turn that larger blue barrel into a pig nipple waterer. I've got my connections for that. I just got to drill a hole and put that on there, make sure we're not leaking. So I got to get a water going. I ordered rubber feeding pans, Premier 1. I put in a little Premier 1 order. I mean, I have not been let down by Premier 1 supplies yet. It's where we get our nets, our chargers, the great customer service, and I think that they, you know, some of the other products they carry are just superior. You know, even if it's just a rubber feeding tub, their price point is good, and the quality is good on all that stuff. So I'm starting to transition more and more to getting stuff from them if they carry it. Okay, guys, so just doing some laps with my wheelbarrow to my little wood chip honey hole. Gonna get some chips in here, be done with that, go get some straw, stack some straw today, maybe get some bedding going in there. Love it. Today is beautiful. Today is beautiful. Just stay like this, but we're gonna dip that back down, guys. I don't know. Got to keep it warm in here. Got to keep these little piggies warm. By little, I think that, you know, there'll be at least 40 pounds, he said. I don't know. It's my first time getting pigs. I don't know if they have a heat lamp and some deep bedding, they're going to be all right. And I probably should call a pig friend. Get some more pig info. Okay, to the chips. Still got several piles of chips throughout the property. There's one there, some over there, some over by the chickens. We'll use them, man. I'm already ready to like make a call for more chips. If there's chips, we'll always take chips. Lizzie turned me on to that. The first time they dumped a dump truck, I was like, man, what are we gonna do with these? And then I realized we always want them if we can get them. So I need to put in a call in to all the tree places about this property, because if they're nearby here, they'll dump chips. But I have a feeling out here, there's probably a lot of other farmers that also have put a call in to get chips dropped. So we might be in more competition than where we were before. Okay, time for some shoveling. Hello. Okay. Oh, there's Eve up there supervising. What are you doing? Supervising? So nice out. All right, I got my layer of chips down. These are kind of wet from being out in the it rained yesterday and winter and stuff, but I tried to take the top layer. But I just did a base right now. I'm going to keep that open, let some air flow through in here, and I think they'll dry out. The top will dry out anyway. That's really for, in my thinking, this bottom layer is for drainage, but also to cover up whatever may have been in this stall before. And then I'm going to put some my plan is to put deep straw over top of that. If that dries out nice, I may put another layer of chips in there, but I think I've got a pretty good base in there. The other thing that I've had my eye on in here, and now that it's warmed up, I think this stuff right here is just black gold from the people that were here before. Look at it. I think that might just be some sweet, sweet black compost. And it's dark. When I scrape down, I mean, I hit a hard dirt floor under there. I'm thinking about just scraping this top layer up, shoveling it, getting it to a spot where I can use it and clean this floor up. Some of this barn needs cleaned up. It's been winter. We moved here in the dead of winter, right when we got back from Florida. So there's just so much stuff that needs to be done to clean up, spring clean. But I love it. I love these projects. Feel good about that stall. I've got to go get the straw for the stall in about 30 minutes. We're gonna see what Liz is doing. Eat a quick lunch, take a break, get back at it.